Hi everybody, my book for you today is called The Little Red Hen, and it is about a little red hen who goes out to work really hard and make something delicious. And we're going to figure out whether or not her friends here in the background are helping her at all while she's making something really good. And so I want you to think about, while we're listening to this story, who are the characters? Remember, kind of a hint, we know some of the characters are going to be right here on the front cover. Think about things that happen in the beginning, the middle, the end of the story, and then what connections could you make while you are listening to this one? All right, so The Little Red Hen, pictures by Lucinda McQueen. All right, once upon a time, there was a little red hen who shared her tiny cottage with a goose, a cat, and a dog. The goose was a gossip. She chatted with the neighbors all day long. So that's going to be one of our characters, the goose. The cat was very vain. She brushed her fur, straightened her whiskers, and polished her claws all day long. The dog was always sleepy. He napped on the front porch swing all day long. You might make a connection there if you have a dog that's really sleepy too. The little red hen ended up doing all of the work around the house. She cooked, she cleaned, she washed the clothes, she took out the trash, she mowed the lawn and raked the leaves. She even did all of the shopping. So she is a hard worker. One morning, on her way to the market, the little red hen found a few grains of wheat. She put them in the pocket of her apron. When she got home, she asked her friends, "Who will plant these grains of wheat?" "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. So nobody's going to plant the grain for her. "Then I will plant them myself," said the little red hen. And she did. When the grains of wheat began to sprout, the little red hen cried, "Look, the wheat I planted is coming up. Who will help me take care of it this summer?" "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Then I will take care of it myself," said the little red hen. And she did. All summer long she cared for the growing wheat. She made sure that it got enough water, and she hoed the weeds out carefully between each row. By the end of summer, the wheat had grown tall, and when it turned from green to gold, she asked her friends, "Who will help me cut and thresh this wheat?" "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Then I will cut and thresh it myself," said the little red hen, and she did. When all of the wheat had been cut and threshed, the little red hen scooped the wheat into a wheelbarrow and said, "This wheat must be ground into flour. Who will help me take it to the mill?" "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Then I will take it myself," said the little red hen, and she did. The miller ground the wheat into flour and put it into a bag for the little red hen. Then, all by herself, she pushed the bag home in the wheelbarrow. One cool fall morning, not many days later, the little red hen got up early and said, "Today would be a perfect day to bake some bread. Who will help me bake a loaf of bread with the flour I brought home from the mill?" "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Then I will bake the bread myself," she said. And she did. She mixed the flour with milk and eggs and butter and salt. She kneaded the dough. She shaped it into a nice plump loaf. Then she put it in the oven and watched as it baked. The smell of baking bread soon filled the air. It smelled so delicious that the goose stopped chatting, the cat stopped brushing, and the dog stopped napping. One by one, they came into the kitchen. When the little red hen took the freshly baked loaf of bread out of the oven, she said, "Who will help me eat this bread?" "Oh, I will," said the goose. "And I will," said the cat. "And I will," said the dog. "You will," said the little red hen. "Who planted the wheat and took care of it?" "I did." "Who cut the wheat?" "Who threshed it and took it to the mill?" "I did." "Who brought the flour home and baked this loaf of bread?" "I did." I did it all by myself. Now I am going to eat it all by myself. And that is exactly what she did. So if she did all that hard work, she was the one that got to eat the delicious bread. So I want you to think, what connections did you make in this story? Have you been helping your family cook at all? Or maybe cooking something by yourself? I want you to think of things that you could cook. Maybe help your parents out while they're cooking.